Hello, it is Real Estate Topic Thursday, and it is Kristine here at our John L. Scott Bellevue main office on behalf of the Milkovich team. So for those, all of you out there in social media, family and client land, if you've been tracking a little bit of our business pages and our social media, you see that we do this topic every Thursday. And the topic is really all over the board, and that's by design. Everything that we can think of that is somehow related to real estate in our personal business and in our market. So thank you all for taking a few moments to tune in. So we've been up to some growth over here at the Milkovich team, and I say that with the most humble heart. And there's a reason for it, and a very specific on purpose reason for it. And one of the key indicators is we partnered and joined about 4 years ago, 4 years and change, the leading national real estate coaching firm in the country, and that happens to be the Core. And, you know, why did we do that? I'm not particularly a sporto, so I might botch this. But we know in sports, even if you're working out, you're a runner like Miss Kendra, when we want to be excellent at something and learn from the best, we need accountability. We need a coach. We need procedures, guidelines, boundaries. And our why at the Milkovich team is we want to deliver 5-star exceptional client service. That's our why. That's why we have a coach. And so I have the great fortune and distinct honor of visiting and interviewing a little bit today with 2 members of the Core. And we have Kendra Cooke and we also have Ryan Ellsworth. So thank you guys for joining me.
Thank you for having us.
Thanks for having us.
So Kendra is the director of sales and the director of leading all of the coaches over at the Core. And Ryan is on her team, and Ryan is one of the key national level 1 coaches. So here's what I'm going to say before I shut my mouth and let you guys talk is, and I am a parent of furry children, not of humans. So I say this in this way. I don't want to ever say goodbye to Ryan. He knows there's no secret. He's one of my favorite people. I adore, respect, and love him. But his job is to eventually lose me, right? Because our goal at the Milkovich team, and it's coming soon, so hold me to it, you two, to jump to a level 3 student at the Core. And we're getting near that because of these 2 individuals. But really, Ryan, wouldn't you say it's your job to kind of lose us? Can you tell us
in a way,
little
I've
bit
known you
about
guys
that?
for so long at this point, but I hate losing my students because I'm very dear to you guys and I love watching you guys grow, but there's also a time in your business where you get to a level where you need to be coached by someone that's doing it much better than you, right? When Kendra Cooke is a level 3 coach and she runs our coaches, so there'd be no reason for me to want to keep you with me, which we do really well together, but at the same time, I know you can do even better under bigger authority, and at some point, that's what people need, is they need to be directed by super big people, so you guys have that opportunity to get the same income level that they're currently at. So I hate losing them, but at the same time, I'm blessed to watch you go, if that makes sense.
Well, I really appreciate your humble heart and your servant's heart in doing that and leading us along the way. And on that note, being that she's your boss, I'd love to have Kendra just really on kind of a 37,000 feet global level. Who's the Core? Why the Core? You know, the Milkovich team got to the Core and we love it and we think it's the best thing since sliced bread. But I'd love to hear, Kendra, from your voice, the organization, and to Ryan's point, those key principles and those key indicators that you feel your students at the Core, regardless of level, are really benefiting from.
I love that. Thank you so much. I think you should just be an interviewer. She's fantastic on camera. Oh my word. I don't know if I want to follow that. So the Core started in 2001 with 3 partners, 2 lenders, 1 real estate agent, and the 3 of them are still partners today. And the thing about that is we know that realtors need lenders, they have the money, and the lenders need the realtors because we have the clients. So it's a perfect fit for us to build systems and structure to work our clients together. So in 2001, when they started the Core, there were 3 things that they knew they wanted to be different, and we still focus on it today. Number 1 is our coaches, such as myself, all of our coaches are active in the industry. So our level 2 and level 3 coaches, we're in the trenches like you, Kristine. So if we're going through a pandemic. We're teaching you what we're doing in the pandemic, not what we did 20 years ago. Very relevant, current way to do business. So that's one way we're very different than other coaching companies. Number two is we do have a high level of accountability. You touched on it earlier. We can all go to seminars, we can all read a book, we can all watch something on YouTube, but the accountability is where you make the jump from where you are to where you want to go. So we have a high level of accountability. And then the third piece is we talk about finances around here. None of us do this because we want to. We do this because we have to, and we need to make money to change lives, including our own, and to pay it forward and to accumulate wealth. So I went from a real estate agent of 30 years. I got licensed about 29 and a half years ago, and started as an assistant, worked my way all the way up to owning a small brokerage. But what I knew I could do was sell. What I didn't have was system, structure, accountability, and the financial piece. We didn't learn those things in school. So with aligning beside the core, I was able to put a system in place for everything. A checklist for everything, which you guys do very well with those, and it's been able to allow you to leverage your team members, get more out of them, get more out of yourself, so you can build that team to cater to the client, but then accumulate wealth in the process. So that's really what we do well. We teach you how to prospect, how to hire and train a team to cater to your client, and how to count the money. And so I would say we're very different in both of those aspects, who we are and what we do. I am a protege of the program for 15 years. So I was a student, then I was a coach running my brokerage, and I sold all that and moved here. Now I get to run the real estate division, work with wonderful people like Ryan and yourself every single day. And so I left my legacy in real estate, and now I'm going to leave my legacy in coaching. So I have a dream job. So thank you for that.
Nice, nice. Drop the mic, as you like to say, Kendra. That is awesome. That really allows our viewers to not only know a little bit about you and Ryan, but the core and your mission. And before we sign off, I would like to ask, because there is a slogan at the core used, make, save, give. If you see my eyes move up on Zoom, it's right here on my wall because I got it at a core summit, and I was smart enough to follow my coach's coaching, named Ryan, and frame it and put it in front of me. So on that philosophy, on that life model, that really is the principles that you just called out, Kendra. And I would like to just end the Zoom interview asking Ryan, in your opinion, Ryan, like when we found our way to the core and found our way to you, we weren't brand new brokers. I mean, it wasn't our first time at the rodeo, kind of sharing a little bit about Kendra's journey. It wasn't as if we just got out of school yesterday, but we just weren't finding our way with structure, accountability, process, time blocking. So if you had to say maybe like the top 3 indicators that a broker is ready to call you, by the way, and become a level 1 student, what would your words be, Ryan? What would you like our audience to hear?
Well, I think the one thing that separated you from a lot of other students out there or realtors is you were willing to admit the fact that your business was broken. Number 1, so admit that your business is broken. Number 2 would be don't try and recreate the wheel. Right? I think you guys try and recreate the wheel about what to do, how to do it, who do you hire, what do you pay them. That's what I love about the core is Kendra and all the wonderful coaches out there, they have the wheel created. It rolls super straight, so just hop on that and be accountable to the current wheel. And I think most realtors that I speak to don't know much about the money, right? And so I think when you can learn the concept about where your money is, where it's going, are you profitable, you can have a great career long term. So I'd say those are the top 3 things that most people need to focus super heavy on, especially in the real estate market these days.
Yes, sir. Well, that pretty much summed it up there. So to respect your time, and certainly we don't want the Thursday topics to get too long because we want people to tune in. So for those of you out there that are realtors and are, some of what Ryan and Kendra just said is coming up for you, all of their information will be attached to our Thursday video topic. You can also reach out to us, the Milkovich team at John L. Scott, Bellevue, Maine. We're happy to share testimonials, our wins, our information. And I'm going to leave it at this. When Kendra and Ryan said we have to get naked about the money, the P&L, they are not kidding. And for us, I'll speak for the Milkovich team, it always goes back to how can we provide the best client experience on the streets here in Seattle for our clients. So thank you, Kendra. Thank you, Ryan. I love and adore you both. I'm very humbled to be a part of your tribe and community. And you guys have a great rest of your Thursday here.
You too.
Thanks, Kristine.
Thank you.
Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.